Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a pair of Burton Malavitas. This is a pair of the Genisis, and I'm going to show you the difference between both and some of their similarities. Both bindings are designed for comfort. The Malavita is a little bit more for freestyle, whereas the Genisis is for free riding, but you can still take them in a wide range of terrain. Now, there's a lot of similarities and a couple of differences. The biggest similarity, though, is the base plate. This is a reflex style base plate that has a disc. Both the Malavita and Genisis have them. They come with a 4x4 and the 2x4 disc, and also the channel system disc. Even though they have this kind of the same look, they have different construction materials within each. Now, the footbed is another thing that's identical. It's the auto-cant full bed. There's a little bit of B3 gel in the heel area, and it's auto-canted, meaning that there's a softer durometer rating on the medial side and a stiffer durometer rating on the lateral side, allowing for your ankle and your knee to kind of have a more natural foot roll without a huge different angle. Now, another thing is the toe strap. This is one of my favorite toe straps that Burton's ever produced. It's called the Super Grip. It's new for this year. It's a mold injection. It doesn't have any stitching. There's no padding. It's not going to break out or it's not going to like break in or anything of that sort. It's just going to be the way it is throughout its lifetime. And then lastly is the double take buckles. The double take buckles are great because they have two sides to the ladder. They have a helical side that drives the buckle into the ladder, and then the other side has a horizontal tooth that allows the buckle to stay locked in place. Those are the four main similarities, and here are the differences. Back to the base plate. The base plate of the Malavita has a 30% short glass nylon composite, whereas the Genisis has an 18%. Now, when I say percentages, it's not percentages of the actual material compared to the nylon or the fiberglass compared to the nylon, it's the amount of weight. So this one has 30% of its weight is actually fiberglass, and in the Genisis, you have 18%. So the Genisis base plate is going to be just a little bit softer, not much, just a little bit. And then there's the high back. The high back is vastly different in both. As you see, the Malavita just looks to be a little bit wider, and there's a full top backing of EVA padding along with a heel hammock. Now, this heel hammock kind of acts as a suction cup. It really keeps the heel of your boot locked in place without shifting around a lot. Now, the Genisis also has something that kind of looks like the heel hammock. It's actually called the kickback hammock, and it acts as suspension and helps your foot to roll both laterally and medially without having the binding like stop any of your support. Now, both of them have a forward lean adjustment, and again, just a little bit different. On the Malavita, there's a dial flat or dial forward lean adjustment, and then on the Genisis, there is the micro forward lean adjustment. There's not really too much of a big difference on how those work. They just kind of are a different style. I like both of the high backs. I really love the feel of the heel hammock, how it kind of like just suctions to the back of your boot. And then there's the ankle strap. The ankle straps are a little bit different. Both are called the hammock strap, except the Malavitas has an asymmetrical style hammock strap. Notice how on the top side, near the buckle, the strap is a little bit wider than the lower section. And that's the opposite for the medial side of the binding. There's a lower section that has a little bit more support, and the upper section has a little less support. Whereas the Genisis just has a regular old hammock strap. The hammock strap is great. It's thick on both sides, of course, thin in the center, 3D molded, and it does have an awesome spine. And then it's not going to pack out or anything of that sort because it's mold injected. These are both great bindings. Again, the Malavita is going to be a little bit more for that freestyle rider because of that high back. I think the straps, you really can't tell that much of a difference. Maybe a little bit, but really not too much, especially if you're wearing stiffer boots. And then, of course, the Genisis is going to be for that more of a free rider. Both are extremely comfortable. They have awesome straps, tons of underfoot padding, and you can ride them on pretty much any board out there. Make sure to check out the Malavita and the Genisis at thehouse.com.